I like facilitation because it is fun. It is a huge motivator for me to be in a room with people, and there's a sense of delight and joy, and there's something great about that. You know the feelings, Fanari?
I know the feeling, but I'm getting curious. What makes it fun?
I think of those kind of warm-up exercises that we all do. You know, what was your first record or whatever? And people sort of tend to laugh. And I think when they work well, I think because they enable us to connect with a little bit of shared humanity and let us expose something that's a little bit vulnerable, but not too much. And there is something liberating realizing that other people had a ridiculous first record that they were brought to. You know, it lets me be seen as me, and that feels quite nice, you know. But I think facilitation, I think fun can go too far as well. Do you have an example of that, Svenari?
Yeah, it can. I'm a fan of using human facilitation. Of course, that could lead to the wrong direction, as you could be the star yourself of the room, and you take too much. You occupy too much of the space in the room by doing that. But also, humor can be dangerous in a way that you hit a spot where people won't be able to respond to what you say or even become angry. So it's a two-edged sword, that one. But I agree, I do that. But yeah, and also for me, a good bribe. Did a session last week, so after Halloween, I had too much candy. Brought it into a facilitated session, put it on the table. Some people were like, "Ooh, candy!"
There's something about that kind of childlike thing, which is quite helpful, I think, in facilitation, that kind of honest thing. And I think I don't know what the psychological difference is between humor which avoids a topic and prevents the conversation, or humor that enables the conversation. But I think there is the difference.
We are
I think
way into in our model social context. So this is what you as a facilitator need to get a read on. If you're an external facilitator, you need to try to discover this conversations with those who commission you and stuff like that. If you're an internal consultant like I am, I know a bit about the culture, but it could be differ for different parts of the organization.
it'll be different in national cultures too. I mean, I know we have people watching in Australia, America. There, it means different things to carry things humorously. I think experimentation and testing it out as you go gently is probably the helpful way forward. And I think using humor as a paradox, you know, because I think humor is funny because two separate things exist at the same time, so we laugh. I think maybe acknowledging that and saying, well, actually diving into, well, what's going on here? What's happening here? And being gentle and kind might help us use it to help a group get to a good outcome.